Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about the one of the powerful intraday strategy. Okay, so in last few videos, I had discussed on the swing trading strategy with the different patterns and where we'll be using it for the 1 hour time frame for the swing trading. But on the intraday strategy, we'll be using strictly 10 minute. Okay, you might ask why 10 minute, why not 3 minute or a 5 minute? The only reason why I had selected 10 minute would be the if you select 3 minute or a 5 minute, the probability of hitting the SL will be more because of the volatility, and you might see a big wicks on both the side. So the chance of hitting within a few minutes will be more. So better you can follow minimum 10 minute. You can do follow for 15 minutes also, but don't go beyond that. Then it won't be considered as a intraday most probably, because if you follow it for 30 minutes, so then again the probability of getting the trade itself will be very less. So you can follow 10 or 15-minute candle. Okay, so I'll explain you how exactly the setup works here. Okay, so let me draw it for you. So I'll be drawing one candle. It might be for the red or a green candle. Okay, so I'll be marking the high and low of the candle. Okay, so and we'll be using it exactly at 9:45 candle. As soon as the 9:45 candle closes, you will be marking the high and low of that 9:45 candle. Okay, and once you mark the high and low of the candle, you will be waiting for the next candle to close above the previous high on the buy side. The same applies for the sell side. So you will be waiting for the exactly opposite. You will be waiting for the candle to close below the previous low. Okay, let me explain once again. So 9:45 candle, you will be marking high and low of the candle 9:45 once after closing it. Okay, and once you mark the high and low of the candle, so the next candle should be next candle or any further like 10 o'clock candle or 10 candle. So the candle has to close the above the previous high. Okay, so here you can, there are cases what will happen. So you might see the candle like this, and the wick will be on the both the side will be high. So you're not going to take a trade. The candle has to close the above the previous high. Okay, the closing has to be above the previous high. The same applies for the sell side. So the candle has to close the below the previous high, previous low. Okay, so as soon as these conditions are met, immediately with the 1 or 2 rupees, so you can place a sell order here and you can place a buy order here. Okay, and with the 1 or 2 rupees buffer, you can place an order, and once you place the order, you will be aiming for minimum 1:2 risk reward, not less than that or not more than that. Strictly 1:2. I hope it's clear. Let me explain in the charts. So for the example, I'll be taking ICICI Bank charts. Let's start from 1st of October. Here you can observe it. I had placed a 10-minute time frame. Okay, and we'll be using, as discussed, 9:45 candle. Okay, let's mark the high and low of the 9:45 candle. This is the 9:45 candle. This is the high. This is the low. Okay, so as discussed, the condition would be the next candle or the following candle should close the above the previous high. Okay, so you can see that. So high of this 9:45 candle, you can see at the top. So high of the candle is 1358. Okay, and next candle closing is 1359. That means the candle has closed above the previous high. The condition is met. Okay, as soon as the candle is closed, so you can place a buy order above this high. Okay, and the SL should be previous candle low. So when you mark the 9:45 candle ka low, so you'll be marking the low of that candle, and you'll be placing buy order above the 9:55 candle, above the high of the 9:55 candle, and low would be the low of the previous candle would be the SL, and you'll be aiming for 1:2 minimum. you can see that 1358 is a high and 1355 is the low. Basically, this could be 3 rupees and you will be aiming for 6 rupees. So you can see that the 6 rupee has been achieved within few candle itself. Let's go to 2nd of October, sorry, 3rd of October. 3rd of October, so you'll be marking the 945 candle, high and low. Okay, so this is a very good example, you can observe it here. So here you can see that this is a 945 big candle. So this is the wick has gone above the previous high, but if you observe the closing, it has closed below the previous candle. So you're not going to take the trade. Okay, till you can see that there is none of the candle has closed above the previous high. So it's a basically on that day it's a sideways trade and you did not got any trade on that day. Okay, and next would be 6th of October. This is the 945 candle. Let's mark the high and low of the candle. Okay, so you can see that the next candle did not broke the high or low, and then even 10-5 candle also did not broke the high or low. Even this candle also did not broke. Only the it has broken the low at 10:35, and you can see that the candle has closed below the previous low also, previous 945 candle ka low. So it has broke that low also. You will be taking a trade, so you can see that the target is met very easily. Okay, and 7th of October. So here you can see that 945 candle. So let's mark the high and low of the candle. Okay, so here the candle clearly closes the above the high. Okay, but however did not sustain, so SL has hit in this case. Okay, 3 trade worked, 1 did not work. Okay, same way you can do a backtest for a few more trades. So let's do a last backtesting here. So let's delete all the previous drawings. So let's mark the high and low of the candle. Here you can see that, so this candle has crossed the high but did not closed it. Again the same thing. Here you can see that this candle has closed it above below the low of the previous candle. Okay, you'll be placing the sell order here, and SL is high of this candle. High of this candle, you can see that it has closed, like it has given a easily 1:2 risk reward in this case. So this strategy works very well. Okay, and but only thing is that you should follow it consistently. So if you trade for 1 or 2 days and waiting for the result, it's not going to work like that. Every day you should look for the opportunity, and every day you should trade on that. Okay, trade on the same stocks every day. Don't keep on changing the stocks, then it will be a confusion for you. Trade only one stocks decently every day consistently at 9:45. Okay, you can do backtest for like 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock also you can, but I had done the backtesting for 9:45. It works really well, so you can do from your side, and you can send me a, like you can comment so which works well on the time frame wise also. Based on your work schedule, you can make a time schedule accordingly. But however, if you're sticking on to the one time frame, you have to follow it minimum 2 to 3 months with the same time frame. You can't do it like today I'll do a 9:45, tomorrow I'll follow 12 o'clock. You should not do that. Then you'll not get an exact result basically. Okay. So as you're following the 1:2 risk reward, in the worst scenario, in a week, like 5 trading days means 3 didn't work or 2 worked also, still you will be profitable trader. Okay, but only thing is that you should follow it consistently with the minimum 1:2 risk reward. Okay, I hope it's clear. So if you have any doubt on this strategy, so please put a comment, so I'm happy to reply on the same. And do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon and like the video. It will motivate me to create more such videos, and I'll see you soon with the new exciting video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.